What's up, my faithful minions? This is Master Maniac back for another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. As you might have been able to see there in the background, I've been busy between episodes. I actually did end up building a mob farm simply because I needed some materials. I'm going to go ahead and turn down my hostile creature sound to nothing. Uh, Mostly because I needed some materials and stuff like ender pearls and all that good stuff for the project that we're going to do today. Now you can see I've used this quite a lot. I actually have a lot of drops and stuff. But keep in mind, this is like a super basic mob trap. This is definitely going to change uh, into something highly automated. Hey, a carrot. I've been really hoping I could get some speed boots off of them, but no luck. So one of the things... Bye, flesh. Bye. Okay. One of the things that I was using that mob farm for was this. This barrel is containing brain jerky, which is one of the best foods you can use, and basically you take a transfer node or a hopper or an item duct. I used a transfer node because it has its own inventory, and you pump it into a drying rack, which I will show you the recipe for. Drying... no, that's an N. Drying rack. Okay, and that's basically 3 wood slabs. Uh, when you stick a brain on there, it will turn into brain jerky, which will give you Thaumcraft aspects when you eat it, but more importantly, gives you a crap load of food and saturation. Now, before I switch over to those completely, I'm going to go ahead and run myself out of this toast because it is half decent. But other than that, yeah. Here's another little thing I automated. Using a liquid transfer node, I'm filling a oak barrel with water constantly. So pretty much all I have to do is dump dust into here, and it will make clay for me, which there is none in there at the moment. I needed that clay to make stuff for the project we're going to be working on today, which is going to be creating lava. Now, I've made a small area back here. It's just going to be 16 pieces, or 16 crucibles. And we are going to... Oh, there's something I forgot to explain about my brain jerky thing. You notice that there is an item duct and a servo here. Reason for that being, I could not get brains to turn into jerky using... what is it? The transfer nodes with a filter in them. For whatever reason, the brains would not turn into jerky. Now, if there was already a brain with jerky in there and I'd placed the transfer node on the side of it, it'd pull it out, no problem. But whenever it put a new brain in, it absolutely refused to turn that brain into jerky. So I ended up having to go through a little bit of mess and make a item duct, which is actually fairly cheap, and a servo with a blacklisted regular zombie brain in there so that it only pulls out brain jerky. Anyway, now that that's done and over with, there's a couple of things we need to do here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab some slabs because we are going to need them. By the way, just in case you guys missed last episode, all these seared bricks here are coming from this wonderful automated seared brick system. There have been a couple of modifications. For one, I took out the lava barrel that was here. It was slowing things down too much trying to fill the barrel up. And without the barrel, it'll actually keep both of these smelteries full all the time. And I also don't know if I showed you this, just this hopper here. Keeps everything full and fills it faster than the smeltery can pour the seared bricks, which is always nice. Anyway, I'm going to grab this bucket here, and we are going to do two things. Oh, you see? I told you. It's twice that's happened, and I've almost fallen into the void for no particular reason. Alright, scoop that up and watch this frame rate lag. And run over here, and I'm going to stick some water right there, and stick a bucket of lava right here. And then I'm going to just go ahead and place a transfer node there, and shove this world interaction upgrade all up in it. There we go. Now, right here, we're going to take our crucibles. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we are going to do 8 on the other side as well. So just go ahead and do that. There we go. I ended up not having enough lava to make... No, I guess I did. Huh. Counting at its finest. I needed 2 more pieces of netherrack to put all of my crucibles down, but I figure 16's going to be way more than enough as is. The next thing we need to do here is make some fuego. So, fire all over the place underneath these. And the cool thing about these crucibles is that they are low enough to the ground that they will keep us from stepping on the fuego and making ourselves on fuego. I consider that a perk. So next, we need to come around and go right back up top. And since this transfer node already has the world interaction upgrade in it, we don't really need to worry about a whole lot. This system here will eventually change because there's a much more compact design, but it requires a QED to use, and I'm not at the point where I can make a QED yet. Just get a little bit of that focus up in here. Alright. Do I have a stick on me? No, I do not. I'm gonna need one of those. Stick. And then I made 16 of these transfer nodes. And just so you guys know, there are 2 recipes for each of the transfer nodes where it basically replaces the block of redstone with an ender pearl and gives you 4 nodes instead of 1. This very much decreased the amount of sift grinding I had to do. And we're going to do this, and probably go ahead and get these 2 on. Take the stick, and... No. You know what? I doubt it's even necessary because it's pulling liquids and stuff out of these. And, you know, cobblestone is solid and will not go in a barrel. Or not in that barrel. Drum. That's the proper word for it. Pull this. That is not what I was going for. Pull this transfer pipe on, and there we go. Now we got a crap load of lava, as well as a crap load of noise from these fires here. That will eventually be replaced with some of the super nasty liquid fire stuff. What's it called? Pyrotheum. Liquid pyrotheum. We are definitely going to be using that at some point. We're just not at the point where we can make it yet. So yeah, that's the major thing that I wanted to get done today. So since that's done, let's have a look in our quest book, because in and amongst me doing all this stuff, it turns out I've completed some quests without you guys. So you can see here it says 6 quests with unclaimed rewards. Let's see, one of them's here in learning to skyblock. Mary had a little ... Oh, okay, just kill a zombie and kill a skeleton. A pot or a reward bag? I'm definitely taking that reward bag. Sky Farm, Tinker Toys, Storage Wars, Power Grid, Assembly line. I'm betting, yeah, the rest of them are here in Mob Hunter. Okay, so kill 10 creepers, and that'll give us 2 blizz eggs. Reward bag, definitely. Since we just got a full life from that last one. Kill 20 zombies for an emerald. Kill 5 brainy zombies for an earth shard. Okay. Slime balls. Okay. Weird. Gives you a slimy sapling. Let's see. Cobweb. Kill spiders. 10. Already done, and we get cobwebs out of it. Cool. So, since we've done that now, let's have a look at these reward bags. Here's a good one. Let's hope it's decent. A nutmeg sapling. That's just what I needed. Thank you. What about this? Oh, a decoration reward. Amaranth sapling. Now that looks like it might grow into something interesting. Sakura wood, heart glass? What is this? Okay. For now, I'm gonna munch on that heart. What? Did I never do that? HQM hardcore. Enter. There we go. Doesn't matter because we haven't died yet in this series. Keyword yet. The day is coming. Yeah, there's a moment on its way when I wander into the Nether and try to mine something while the pigmen are looking, and then they come and completely destroy me. That's exactly what happened on my other world. Anyway, so since this has been running for a minute, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm now up to 28 buckets of lava, where I was at like 1.5. I'd say this stuff's producing fairly well. Now, the reason I want lava in this drum is because I'm going to use this drum to power a magmatic dynamo once we get to that point. That magmatic dynamo will power a bunch of auto-sifting and all that good stuff, but for right now, I'm not planning on using anything like that. Let's come over here and kill all these things. For right now, I'm not planning on making that like this episode or anything, simply because I don't have the raw materials needed for it. Oh, all that delicious XP. And okay, collected everything I really care about from there. I actually have a lot of really decent stuff coming for. Ooh, and 5 more brains. I've been getting brains like crazy out of here. Free iron, that's nice. Yep, I think that's it. Cool. And screw you, bows. Go away. Boing, boing, boing. Come back here and drop our brains off. And I want to look at possibly automating some redstone creation. Maybe. No. No, I don't. Because that requires energy, and we don't have that yet. We don't have the energy to power an auto harvester. Is this... Yes, it is putting cobblestone on the far side. Good. Okay, so give me a moment. I'm going to attempt to figure out what we're doing. You know what? That right there no longer needs to be uncovered. So before we go... Oh, we already had a half a heart up here. Cool. Before we go, before we take this cut here, I'm going to cover that up. Wonderful. Nice and pretty up here. Alright, so I'm going to figure out what we're going to do for the rest of this episode, and I'll be right back.
Alright, so I've decided what we're going to do for the next portion of this episode. I think we're going to take a trip to the Nether. You remember how I was talking about we're going to die due to zombies? Or pigmen up there? Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to allow that. So as you can see, I'm making a silky cloth here. This is going to be used to put silk touch on this brand new flint pickaxe that I just made. So the next thing we will need should be an emerald laying around here somewhere. No longer need that string. Emerald? No? Is it in this chest? Yes. Okay. So we're going to take this silky cloth, 1, 2, 3, 4, and drop it around this emerald. Now we have a silky jewel. But we just made this. There's no modifiers. Well, I've got an easy fix for that. You just come over here, drop the tool, drop a block of gold and a diamond on there, and that will add one modifier to this, which we will immediately turn around and use to make it silky. There we go. Oh joy. Fantastic. So now we actually have the ability to go to the Nether and do stuff. But we don't have the obsidian to do so. So let's go ahead and do that. What? Oh, that's why. Here. And take. And now that's no longer full of water. Alright. Now, obsidian. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. There we go. I should still have, I sure do. Wait a minute. Time to say bye-bye rotten flesh. Let's go ahead and drop this redstone off too. That's too valuable for us to carry into the Nether at this point. Figure we should go ahead and clean up our inventory too. No room. Very little room. That, and we'll keep the quest book on us, but we will throw away those things. No, we're not going to take our brains with us either. This toast will do us just fine. And we've got this nice little iron scythe here, just in case things go a little bit crazy. So what I'm going to do... Oh, that's the other thing I didn't show you guys. Made a builder's wand. Show you how I did that. Builder... close enough. Builder's wand, regular, so it's just a piece of obsidian and 2 diamonds. You can also do the unstable ingot way, but I figure why worry about blowing yourself up when, you know, you could not have to worry about blowing yourself up. That seems like a flawless line of logic to me. Actually, this one's going to have to be 4 wide for aesthetic reasons. And here we go. Just build out this way a little bit. Cool. Good enough for me. Now let's take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, 7. 7 seems like a good number. And 1, 2, 3. And then that's going to be 1, 2. Then the portal's going on this line. And then 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we need some torches. Luckily, I have a few. And good enough. Oh, there's a part that I missed. Okay, cool. Delicious. Let's go. Alright, so now for 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be that block. Oh, this is going to take forever. I forget that a flint pickaxe isn't good for a whole lot. So 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and drop one of those, and one of those, and 2 of those. There's no real point in building a big portal. I'm not going to be using this as a gold farm in any way, shape, or form. So this will certainly do for now. Cool. Alright. Drop off these seared bricks because I no longer need them. Cool. And take this wood and drop it off as well and sleep. There we go. And once we wake up, we will take our first steps into the Nether. Whee! Alright, this may take a little bit to load up, guys, so like I said, this is my first time going into the Nether on this world. Oh man, and here we are. Alright. So let's see, what do we got? We've got some Nether lapis, Nether redstone, that's definitely good, but I don't have a pickaxe. I don't have a pickaxe that can mine it. I've already got some copper over here. More copper, some nether quartz, more copper, quartz, copper, quartz. There seems to be a theme going on here. Redstone, copper, more copper. Okay. Cool, cool. Ooh, nether gold ore. That is delicious. Alright then, let's see. I sure didn't bring any building blocks to get up there. Just pillage some of this netherrack. Probably get just enough to make myself a little staircase for that. Actually, what does it take to ooh, that's gonna be really quick to level up. I might just sit down here and make some, just grind out some netherrack right quick. Alright, so is the Nether dark and full of terrors? Sorta. There's something over there. It's just pigmen. What is that? More nether lapis, nether tin. In all honesty, ooh, cobalt right off the bat. Wonderful. Wonder if I can find a bloodwood tree in here. That's actually supposed to be another decent method of producing redstone. Nether silver, that's nice. What is with my frame rate in here? Jeez. Okay, so now that I'm in here, Nether Quest, find a surprise, negative 155, 88, 141. Okay, so negative 155. Oh, that's gonna be a ways away. So I'm gonna make a cut here, and I'll bring you guys back when I finally find that location. Well, found it. This is definitely interesting. It appears to be some sort of NPC that will say hello to me, but more importantly, trades for different sorts of chests. The ender chest would be really nice. The Emmy chest would be really nice. I just don't really have a whole lot of a need for either of them. Yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean I can basically turn an emerald into 8 obsidian is sort of what he's telling me, but it's not that big of a deal. Either way, we found it. So let's look at our book. Okay, so a half a heart or a reward bag. Definitely taking the reward bag. Oh, and we get a... You know what? It gave us an emerald. So why not take an ender chest? Oh, that was weird. Nifty. Cool. Do you get more trades? No. I'm pretty sure that's how this is supposed to behave. That's a basic reward bag. Let's see. Silver leggings. Well, they're better than the leggings that I'm already not wearing. So, cool. We will pillar up with this dirt. Oh, okay. That's as far as I can go, I guess. Why you know? There we go. Ah. For some reason, my game is being, like, super laggy at the moment. Glowstone, do I want that? I probably don't. So, tell you guys what. I'm gonna run around and attempt to mine a little bit. See if I can't raise the mining level of this pickaxe, or at least get a modifier on there so I can toss a diamond on it. Oh, I may have made a boo-boo here. Where is my entry portal? This is a problem. Oh no. Oh dear. Donde está? Where be me portal? Oh, this is bad. Okay, so I'm gonna find my portal. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see if I can't repair this and get another modifier for it. By the way, there are some bloodwood trees here nearby, so I might see if I can snag a sapling from them. Are you over here? Nope, of course you're not. And big bad spiders, not playing you game. Yeah, I'm gonna make a cut here. I'll get back with you guys once I'm back at base. Alright, I made it back to the entrance and I was smart. I made a waypoint. So, yeah, that's good, I guess. And right now, I've already repaired my pickaxe. On my way back, I encountered quite a fistful of spiders that were not okay. And they decided to attempt to destroy my face, and almost succeeded. So I swapped out my food for the brain jerky, mostly because I wanted to be able to eat something that's going to replenish my food bar enough that, you know, I can regenerate at a decent rate without wasting too much food. So, yeah, right at the moment, I'm gonna just sort of mine up some of this netherrack. We might stop at the end of the episode and sift all this netherrack, or crush it up and sift the crushed netherrack so that we can see what sorts of ores and stuff we can get from here. Actually, I might be able to tell you what we get from it. Let's see, hammer is crushed netherrack. I should have looked at that. Let's see, broken copper, gold, cobalt, that's nice. Broken ardite. Okay, so both of those are a 1% chance. That's pretty awful. seems to me like we'd have better luck just mining out here in the Nether. Anyway, I'm going to get this leveled up enough that we have a modifier on here, and then I'm going to chunk a diamond on it, and we'll see. +1 mining level. What can I mine? Bronze. What is my mining level? Iron. Gross. Might as well go ahead and repair it, though. And what do we have to the next level? A good little bit. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys once I have a free modifier on here. Alright, got this leveled up and got a diamond on it, but I still can't quite harvest redstone yet. Can, however, harvest this copper. And this is an issue I've been having to deal with mining these manually. Whew. Those hellfish, man. Let's see, copper, can't mine the redstone. I can mine this nether lapis, though. And that's really nice. I also found some nether iron while I was over here. That was really cool. And, no, where are you? Where are you? Come here. Come here. There you go. Man, this scythe is a lifesaver. And pop that last piece of lapis off of there. Also, these brain jerkies are putting in a lot of work keeping me from dying. You know, I might want to consider getting an ender quarry going up here. Huh. Wonder how difficult it would be to get into that. Anyway, that's basically, well, let's check this, see what it's got to say. The end is a lie. So there are no strongholds. Okay, so all that takes is an Eye of Ender, and it gives me an Ender Pearl. And Dimensional Explorer, that one looks interesting. Okay, so let's pop back through this portal, get back to base, and we will see about completing some of these random meaningless quests here. Oh man, the lag is real. Got some sulfur here, that's really nice. Use that to make some pyrotheum at some point. Let's chuck this copper in there. Nether ores, fun fact, will actually smelt into 4 times the amount of ore. So I've almost got enough iron ingots to make... Ugh, got stuck there. I've almost got enough iron ingots to craft another automatic hammer. Still need a few more, but it'll be fine for now. Because we're not going to get into automatic hammering and all that good stuff unless we can make a magmatic dynamo. And that's going to take even more invar. And then I'm going to have to worry about flux ducts. And actually, I'll probably end up just going for the hardened flux ducts. Yeah, that's 6 redstone a pop, plus 3 more for the hardened version. Ugh, that's expensive. So let's have a look at this lapis. How does that work? Put it in a grindstone. Could smelt it into 2 regular lapis. How many do I have? You know what? I am perfectly fine. Well, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Hold on. Hold everything. Let's see if this will work the way I want it to. Can I break you? Ooh, no, I can't break you with that at all. Huh. Nifty. Okay. Pop you off of there. And I guess we will shove you in this furnace. And you guys can cook up whilst I am coming over here and grabbing a singular Eye of Ender. Since there really isn't any such thing as a stronghold in this world, you know, because there's not such a thing as anything in this world unless I make it. We will eventually be building an end cake once I am in a position that is comfortable enough to travel to the end and defeat the Ender Dragon. For right now, though, we're just going to complete this quest. Claim reward. It's a free Ender Pearl. And we can go to the last millennium, the deep dark, or the soul dimension. I wonder what the soul dimension is. I know what the last millennium is. It's basically another void world that's always nighttime. Probably be great for mob farms and stuff. And actually, let's see. If I got an applied energistic system up and running and got a... Well, I could probably do it with a Tesseract. I could just completely move this mob farm to the last millennium. That actually seems like a really good idea. But the soul dimension... I have... Let's see if we can find anything in NEI. Soul... Ruined obsidian, huh? Let's see. Soul sand, soul armor forge. Oh, that's something in blood magic. You know, I've never really gotten into that. So that might be something we have to do later on. We will also eventually get into Thaumcraft. Don't worry, we will do that. That's one of my favorite mods ever. Okay, so we can't really go to the soul dimension quite yet. We might be able to get into the deep dark. Not gonna light my bed on fire, that'd be bad. Let's make some sleeps here. But yeah, looking at it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this episode. So I guess I'll catch up with you guys next time. Please don't forget, let me look at you in the face. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Scary black box. And give me some feedback. Let me know if you're enjoying this. Helps me stay motivated. And other than that, you guys take it easy. I'm signing out.